Okay, guys, listen up, please. Guys, Luca Bacchio, what's so funny, mate? Nothing. Well, I tell you what, your recent form's pretty laughable, so why don't we all giggle at that? Unbelievable. Now, guys, please listen. We have had a really, really good season so far. We honestly have. But Champions League football, it's right there, guys. It's touching distance. It's right there. But you're letting it slip away. You're letting it slip away. There's 4 games to go this season. 5 if we beat Schalke. And if we win them all, we will be a Champions League team next season. So let's dust ourselves off and let's forget what's happened recently and go out there and make sure we finish this season on a high. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 4, Episode 14 of Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps. And today we have 2 huge games. We are playing Watford in the league and then we have the second leg of our Europa League against Schalke, and we really do need to win both games. Now we've had a team meeting since the form has dropped off a cliff a little bit. You haven't missed anything since last episode. We've come straight back. We can see we have lost 3 of our last 4, and the other game there was a draw, albeit away to Spurs. Maybe isn't the worst result. But we have had a team meeting saying, guys, things aren't going to plan. Don't let your head drop. So let's keep this going. Manchester United, since last episode, have won the league. So well done to them, I suppose. A quick update of how we stand here. Now, the big news coming into today's game against Watford is that both Chelsea and Norwich have dropped points. They both drew their games this game week. So if we were to be able to win, we would go ahead of... No, I can't believe we're battling Norwich for a space in the Champions League. We'll be able to go ahead of them. Arsenal 2 points behind us. They have that game in hand, though, so they could potentially be ahead of us right now. So we need to win out. If we win out, then we should be okay. Now, we're playing Watford today. We can see them down there in the relegation zone. This is a big game for them as well, because if they take anything, they'll move out of that relegation zone. So it's all to play for in the league, and of course a 1-0 loss in Germany means it's going to be tricky, but it is still all to play for in the Europa League as well. Well, let's go and have a look at what we're doing here against Watford. This is absolutely massive. They are, you can see, not the favourites for the game. They're in inconsistent form, but so are we. We're not in good form at all, really, are we? Adrian Gula is their manager. Good manager. Okay coach, you'd say. Don't think I've come across him before, but obviously Slovakian has managed in the Slovakian leagues, it looks like. But attacking standard style of play, we're actually expecting him to come out in more of a narrow 4-3-3, so I don't know how much we can read into this. Now, Dobson, who of course was formerly at our club, he does play for them. He was not quite good enough for us, but he's a decent sort of, that sort of leader on the field, kind of like your Mark Noble types, I think, isn't he? So he's a good player in that sense. Positional heat map, we can see here, they were quite narrow in a 1-1 draw with Arsenal. So they did a favour there for us, taking a points off them. Let's hope they don't do that against us, though. So we can see their passing network, again, looks a little bit narrow, and their key passers as well. And this is the team we're sending out. Now, we are having to rotate, of course, with the Europa League coming up. And we're just trying to be a little bit more sound at the back. So that's why we're going back to the Warsaw formation. So it's Goodnutson in goal, McKenna and Suisi at the back. Now, of course, reminder, Keller, the backup goalkeeper, is injured, as is Pavlovic, who should be starting this game. So we are a little bit short at centre-back, and we have a youngster on the bench to back up goalkeeper. So let's hope there's no injuries to Goodnutson. But anyway, that's why we're playing those guys. It's Diola down the right, Panzo down the left. It's Garner in behind, Hamsik, Farai, and Ramilson in midfield. Munro and Nasari go up top. We do have a strong bench, including Mabry, Bogle, Michelotti, Luca Bacchio down, and the Wizard. So we have the means to change things if we need to. Let's hope we just go out there and put on a good performance. So they have come out as expected in that narrow 4-3-3, which is sometimes a little bit tricky to play against. Dobson is playing for them, so no doubt he's going to come back and haunt us. But yeah, we saw they should be narrow. We should be able to get down the outside of them. That's certainly the hope and plan here. Mark Bowen says to do it for the fans. Just relax, boys. We're away from home. Just relax and play a natural game. The result will come. Some calm, we have faith. And, well, this is absolutely massive. And here we go. At Watford, I tend to have a bit of a struggle against Watford, going all the way back to FM19. But let's hope that, let's hope we can do a decent performance here. Munro with the ball gets tackled away. Oh, the team selection, we're a little bit thin on the ground. Suisi does okay, then loses out again. They're pouring forward, and Goodnutson makes a good save there. But not the best start in the opening minute here. We'll tell them to concentrate. Hopefully get this corner away. And we kind of half do. It's still there. Can we get a block in? Can we get a block in? It ends the highlight. That's we'll take it. And we'll go from there. Nasari and Munro up top is a big worry. But we need to keep our best team available for us for Europe, because we need to obviously try and win that game. We have things in our own hand in Europe. We don't necessarily have things in our own hands in the league, which is why I have made the shift to just favour Europe a little bit. This doesn't look like it's particularly working. Let's take it off that. Let's try keep playing a high tempo and into space. I wonder if we should. Yeah. Wondering if we should exploit the middle. What we might look to do second half here is slow it down, the tempo wise. Exploit the middle, look for overlaps. We'll say we're far from pleased. We didn't create anything in that half, did we, the way we were going? So we'll do that, We'll take it off, pass into space. We'll lower the tempo down again. And yeah, see if we can get our wide players involved. That should be our way through them, really, isn't it? Is taking advantage of their narrow setup, but so far that hasn't particularly worked out. Munro wins that back and then loses that again. We might have to make a change there, I think. We have the wizard we can bring on. Maybe we drop Nasari back to the false 9. That's just over the bar again. Munro is just not quite working for us, is he? So let's do that. Let's get the wizard on for Munro. Let's switch those two around and see how that goes for us. Let's give it a get creative. Here we go, from the corner. We'll take a scrappy goal from a corner. Hamsik towards the back post. It's headed away. Panzo is there. Can he get... No, he loses out. We're second to everything right now, aren't we? We're getting beaten to the ball. We're losing out in the one-on-one battles. How's he gone straight through there? We're in some serious trouble here. We're 1-0 down. And we continue to look absolutely woeful. All right, let's go and counter-press them. Let's go and get in their faces. We're not creating anything, isn't it? That's the problem here. And I don't know who was this that just got absolutely done one-on-one. Who was that? Diola. Oh, you've let me down, mate. You're supposed to be my boy out there, and you've really let me down there. Decent finish. We just got done on the break, didn't we? All right, what's our response? Hamsik, ball in. Too close to the goalkeeper. Boys, let's just try a no-pressure shout, maybe. Goalkeeper gets it forward. Can we win that? Can we win anything, boys? I don't want to tell them to get stuck in, but we just look absolutely horrible right now. We're going to have to change to wingers. Because it's just not working, is it? Is this one that's wingers? Which is our winger formation? Yeah, it is that one. Okay, so Garner and Nasari, switch those around. Farai, well, who's going off in midfield? Farai's going off in midfield. Or do we want to take him off? If he's not having a good day, he's not having a good day, is he? So let's do that. Let's Hamsik deep liar. Let's go Rambleson box to box. And we'll have to bring Dan on to play down that right-hand side in place of Farai. Everything else there looks okay. That's fine, and that is fine, I suppose. Maybe, the fact they are narrow, having more wide players, there's an argument to say we should have done that. Again, the main reason I did it was trying to rest players for Europe, but maybe it's one of these where I should have just looked at it as, let's win this game and then worry about the next game. Panzo's not playing well as a left back. We've got more work to do here defensively. I tell you what, if we lose to Watford, then we are in some serious trouble, aren't we? Can we go and get that? We can't. Dobson has it. Can we nick it? Oh, come on, boys. I don't want to tell them to get stuck in because we've seen before. It just tends to lead to red cards and missed tackles. Hamsik. There's a good ball forward for Dan. Can Dan, the man, get us back into this game? He's done so well to the finish and then he's just lashed it. Maybe a calm down is needed. We're running out of time here, though, aren't we? We're looking anxious. Raise tempo. Go direct. Let's not look for the overlaps. Let's shoot on sight. And let's try and calm down. If we can get one, you wonder if we could get a second. But this is a team in the relegation zone, and we haven't looked anywhere near them. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. can we get anything late on here? Maybe we do at this point need to go and get stuck in as well. They appear to have changed their formation. They're playing with wingers, aren't they? We've got a block there. João Pedro, if he's not playing as a winger, he's certainly playing in a very wide area. And that'll do it. It's 2-0 to Watford. And we continue to be an absolute disgrace to ourselves. Well, it's all on the Schalke game now, isn't it? This takes the league out of our hands, I would imagine. We're not going to... I mean, Arsenal's going to be 2 points behind us with 2 games in hand. That's not going to be doable for us, is it? We'll continue with the changes. We'll tell them to calm down. Yeah. Nassari, as a striker, has just not... He's not hit the ground running. And... I think that's as much as anything been our big... We've had chances in that game, but you can see there, we haven't played well. That's really disappointing, boys. So Watford escaped the drop zones, a big win for them. So how do you get a pay increase, mate? You've been an absolute disgrace. Well, now we put our whole season on the line. We go and host Schalke, and well, if we don't get through, it's season done, essentially. Okay, welcome back. Now, before we get to the Schalke game, it is time to vote on our viewers' player of the season. I think everybody who nominated their best or favourite players this past season, we have 3 nominees, and each of them is, well, it's a tight race, this one. I don't know which way the vote's going to go. It could go either way. So in alphabetical order, first up, it is Fete Arp. This season, he has 15 goals, 2 assists, and an average match rating of 7.15. The next man is Dan. Of course it is. He has 15 goals, 7 assists, and an average match rating of 7.24. And the final nominee is Luca Bacchio, who has 16 goals, 6 assists, and 7.4 match average. Now, these are the 3 battling it away for the Golden Boot as well, so it's a very, very tight race between the 3 of them. Now, the way this works, there's a link in the description just below. Click on that. It'll take you to a straw poll. Vote for who you think has been our best player or your favourite player this past season, and we will announce the winner in the end of season awards, which may be next episode, it may not. A lot of that's going to depend on how this Schalke game goes, so let's go check it out. And here we go, we are officially in woeful form, which is a big concern. We haven't scored, look at this recent form, we haven't scored a goal in 3, we haven't kept a clean sheet since the first leg against Marseille, and look at the goals we've been conceding for fun since then. We were this week in training. It was already scheduled to do a week of defensive training, so let's hope that pays off for us here. We really do need a clean sheet, and obviously we need to score a goal because we're already 1-0 down. They're an Ernesto Valverde coach team. We saw him last episode. Okay, decent manager, decent coach. Adventurous standard playing style. Now, last time out, they drew 1-1 with Hoffenheim. They are sitting 7th still in the Bundesliga. We can see their match report from the Hoffenheim game, and it was something similar when I checked how they played against us in the first leg. So, we can kind of see all their ins and outs there. And this is the team that we're sending out. We're going back to this formation because we just seem to play better with it. And it is essentially, at this point, our first choice fittest team. So it's Gudnarsson in goal. It's Michelotti, McKenna, Soleil, and Bogle as the back 4. It's Madio as the halfback. It is Palaversa and Mabry in midfield. It's Dan and Luca Bacchio in wide areas. It's up top. This is literally our season now. I say it's literally our season. We can see both teams are lining up as expected. But Liverpool did beat Arsenal for one of their games in hand. So they're still 2 points back with the single game in hand. Bowen says do it for the fans. I expect you to come back as finalists. Is that going to put too much pressure on them? Do we go for revenge? Let's show the world. Can we go with a little bit of passion and get out there and show the world that you have what it takes? Let's try that. We'll keep going with the calm faith, and let's just hope that we get a reaction from them. And this could be it, couldn't it? We are 90 minutes away from a European final. We are 2 games away from Champions League football, and we have to win this game, and we have to obviously not concede an away goal. We have an early set piece to defend here, and Gudnarsson is there. Gets it early forward. Here we go with Luca Bacchio. Maybe he's been saving up his form. Here we go with Dan. Can Dan hit a pass through? He goes back. That's okay. We'll keep possession. Soleil with a good pass forward. Look at the space. Bogle's in there. Fete up over the bar. That's good, though. That is good. Maybe we've been saving up a performance for the last month for this one. Dan, back there for Palaversa. To Matty O, back to Bogle, chips it in. No one's there. Matty O picks it up. Look at the space Michelotti has. He finds him. Where's the cross in? Can we pick out somebody that's there? It's headed away again. And are we going to get caught on the break? Do we have too many men forward? No, McKenna's there. Knocks it down to Michelotti. Matty O has it. Palaversa looking for Luca Bacchio. Finds him. Luca Bacchio, can he smash it in? No, the goalkeeper does just enough to turn it around the post. But this is a positive start from us. And we've got a corner. Dan knocks it in. It's headed away. And that'll do it for that particular highlight. Let's tell them to get creative. Let's keep this going, boys. Great start to the game, but we don't have a goal. And we need at least one. At least one. We probably need closer to 3 to make sure that if we were to concede an away goal, it wouldn't end the campaign for us. And the game has now settled down. Let's maybe tell them to calm down. Just relax, boys. Just relax and play your football. Here we go. Michelotti with a throw to Mabry. Back to Michelotti. Has he got a pass down the line? He goes in for Matteo. Matteo turns. Palaversa's there. To Mabry. To Arp. Looks for Luca Bacchio, can't find him, and we give the ball away. And we pick it up. We're putting good pressure on them. We're keeping them pinned in. When we get a highlight, it's all us, isn't it? There's no way out for him. Here we go with Dan. Is he going to go back to Bogle? No, Dan goes past the man. It's there for Mabry, and Mabry whacks it over the bar. Oh, that's a good chance. And he has sent that into orbit. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. We conceded late in the first game, didn't we, in the second half? We don't want to concede late in the first half, and that's just what we've done. We've seen nothing from them for 43 minutes, and they've gone and scored. And now we do need 3 goals. Show some passion, boys. And this season is, like most of our seasons at Brentford, to be honest, especially in the Premier League, it's unravelling late on, and I don't know what to do about it. We do need a new goalkeeper, I think, don't we? You'd like to see your goalkeeper get a little bit closer than that. All right, I think I'm just gonna have to go full aggressive on them here. Show me something, boys. Show me something that tells me you know how to play football still. We are going to have to be a little bit more aggressive in the way we're going about things now as well. So we'll have to do that. Matteo is a deep layer. Palaversa, you go box to box for me. And it's a little bit balls to the wall, but we've got to do it now. We need 3 goals in the second half. We have Ndedi on the bench. We have Hamsik on the bench as an option. Matteo loses out there. Michelotti picks it up though. There it is. Fete Up's header. Can't beat the keeper. And well, let's see what we can do. Highlight continues. Some decent pressure on them, but they have a way out now. See, that's, I think, probably pushing Matteo a little bit higher up the pitch. Can we get to that? No, we can't. If they score again, then we're essentially done, aren't we? And Gunnarsson is there. Oh, we have not kept a clean sheet in so long, and I don't really know what to do about it. Let's just try a good old-fashioned encourage. Arp's looking anxious. That's not what we needed. Here we go. Well, why are they attacking? That probably helps us. Might leave a bit of space there. It's there, and Fete Up has put it in. All right, there's 1 back. We still need 2, of course, but let's try praising them after that and see if we can kick on to what would be a very memorable comeback, wouldn't it? Good knockdown by McKenna. Fete Up read it. Keeper no chance. And how close was it to offside? No, we're good. And that's all we need. Fete Up is still anxious. We've got another free kick to defend here. If we can maybe get this away, go up the other end, get 2 quick goals. That'd be a wonderful thing. Of course, what we don't want to do is concede just after having scored, and Gunnarsson plucks it from the air. All right, Luca Bacchio's not playing well. He has been a disappointment the second half of this season, hasn't he? Actually, let's cancel that for a second, because neither of the wide players are playing well. All right, let's lift the tempo. Get it down wide areas, pass into space, and see if that helps us at all. If both wide players aren't playing well, I should say, then that maybe tells us something. We'll give it a get creative. We've got a frustrated-looking Fete Up. Luca Bacchio is still not playing well, so we will make that change now. Gives us what? We've got 2 more subs. All right, Marek Hamsik can come on for Matty O and try and run the show in there for us. And we might keep the other sub up our sleeve. Come on, boys. Demand more. We need 2 goals. We need 1, and we need 1 very, very soon, don't we? All right, so Palaversta's going to come off for Ndedi. Mabry's going to drop back in as the advanced playmaker. Ndedi's going to switch with Dan, and Dan is going to go up top and see if we can get something going. False 9, please, Dan. Or maybe we go a double advance forward. Just get them running the channels in there and just see if we can get anything going. Anything going. Shoot on sight. High lines will get stuck in. Bogle will almost certainly find himself getting sent off. But we needed that away goal, didn't we? We didn't get it. And it's looking as though it's going to be our downfall now. Is there anything here for us? No, there's not. And the incredibly disappointing end to the season continues. 1-1 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate. And so there we go. First leg triumph helps Schalke past Brentford. We've lost in the semi-final, and it's all just falling to pieces, isn't it? Look at that recent form. Well, there we go, guys. If you have enjoyed that for some reason, please do hit. At least we scored a goal this episode. That's something. But yeah, that is going to do it. Make sure you go and vote for your player of choice in the Viewers Player of the Year. And we'll be back next time we'll end the season with Wolves. We may or may not have something to play for in that one. If we can beat Brighton, there'll probably be something to play for. But the way we're going right now, there's just absolutely no way that's going to happen. So I'll see you next time for the final game and the end of season awards, goal of the season, all that kind of fun stuff. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care.